Hey everyone, Sophia here from My Great Challenge. Welcome back to my channel. I am reporting on week 6 and 7 of my Weight Watchers weight loss journey. Okay, so I disappeared last week. Week number 6, I was sick, you guys. I was sick the entire week. I didn't have the flu, though I wish I did, because that would have helped me lose some weight. Now, I had a big sinus infection and I guess a bad cold that really wiped me out for the entire week. So Sophia gained a pound for week number 6 because I am track. Okay, I wasn't tracking. I didn't give up. I was kind of watching, but at the same time it was also William's birthday, so there was cake, we went out, it was kind of like one of those weeks where I wasn't feeling it. Really tired. I call that sick twice actually, and I don't call sick for work ever. It's like I end the year, I'm losing my sick time, because once you get into January, if you didn't use it, you lose it. Yeah, I lose my sick time because I don't use it. I have to like really be bad. So it was bad. It was really bad. And then the medication, it was just awful. So we're just gonna scratch week number 6 as a bad week and we're gonna get over it. Okay, so week 7 now, how did I do? I went back, starting Monday, because Sunday I was still a little off. And then Monday and Tuesday was all right, but I was very busy at work, but I continued to plan and I continued to track, and I brought my lunch every day and my breakfast and tried to keep it really light in the evening. And one of the things that I really made sure I would do this week, one, because I wanted to lose that 1 pound that I regained, but also kind of lose a little bit more over that, I had decided that I was going to have 0 carbohydrates, 0 sugar, pretty much all week long. And I did pretty good on that actually. So I went to my meeting today and my goal weight is 150 or below, and my current weight is 178.8. So I have lost another pound and 2 ounces for week 7 for a total loss of 13 pounds in 7 weeks. So I'm very happy. I think it shows. It definitely shows on my face and in this area here. My clothes are fitting better, though I have some size 10 pants in my wardrobe thing, my closet, and I tried to wear one of them yesterday and it was snug. Okay, not on the hip or anything else, it was snug around the belly. So yeah, I'm not ready for a size 10, still a size 12. Yeah, that's okay. So where am I compared to the last time I was on Weight Watchers? Because you remember, this is not the first time I do Weight Watchers. The last time I started at 178.2, so I'm 6 ounces above the starting weight of the last time I was on Weight Watchers. So I'm gonna lose that this week for week 8. So basically I have lost all of the weight I had gained on top of the weight I had regained. I don't know if that makes sense. If you've been following me for a while, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm almost there, guys. Okay, I'm almost back to square one. We're getting there. So the theme last week was what's your why, and then the theme this week was boost your body confidence. So we talked about the what's your why because we recapped a little bit. Everybody wants to lose weight for a specific reason. And if you watched my channel for a while, and if you've watched my mini weight loss vlogs, because apparently I go on a diet a lot. In the past I talked about intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation. Motivation that comes from within versus motivation that comes from outside. Okay, so losing weight, for instance, to go to a wedding, or because you have a big family event, or because you're going on vacation, obviously doesn't work for Sophia. Why? Because I was supposed to lose all that weight before I went to France, and I just gave up. I was just like, well, what's the point? I was not feeling it. So you have to want it more than anything else you've ever wanted. So we went around the room as to the why. So there was a lot of, well, I want to fit in my clothes. I want to look better. So there was vanity. There was the health issue. And then some of the old gals like me, we started talking about, well, it'd be nice if I could, bend over to tie my shoes rather than having to sit down and bring my feet to myself. Yeah, because that's happening, all right? And then the knees, all sorts of ailments that come with age and obviously lack of exercise. So we talked about that, and that was pretty interesting because everybody has a different reason as to why they want to lose weight. So if you are trying to lose weight alongside of me and you're not necessarily on Weight Watchers, so you didn't do this particular exercise, ask yourself why not. Like, why is it that you want to lose the weight? For me, obviously it's health and fitting in my clothes and just general sense of well-being. I just don't want to look at myself and just be disappointed in what I've done, what I've become, and the road I've taken. I don't want to live my life with regrets. That's really something that I don't want to do anymore. I'm kind of focused on the past enough as it is, kind of, reminiscing and being nostalgic about a whole bunch of stuff, which really at my age makes no sense, but that's the way I am. That's my personality. I'm kind of a old-fashioned looking back, nostalgic type person. Be very happy if I could join a community where people live in Victorian lifestyle. There's communities like that. I've seen it. They do. Or going to the Amish. I'd be very happy doing that. Of course, I wouldn't be able to have makeup, but that's neither here nor there. Bottom line is that you got to ask yourself why. And if the why comes from outside of you, and we're not talking about a doctor telling you you got to lose weight. Obviously, you're going to lose the weight because you want to be healthy. So that's an intrinsic motivation. But if you're trying to lose the weight right now because you have a wedding going on in May or June or sometimes in September, doesn't matter. Ask yourself, well, okay, so I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to be motivated. But what happens after the wedding? Are you going to stay on track? Or are you going to regain the weight? Because this is just one single event in your life, on your own span of life. This is just one single event. So if you're going to suffer for 5 months, 6 months for that one single event, number one, you're going to start resenting that event and the person who's getting married. Like at some point, you're going to be binging on cake, saying to yourself, the hell with her or the hell with him. Who cares? That's not my wedding. Okay. So you got to ask that. Is it really for me that I'm losing the weight, or is it for something else, somebody else? So it was a very, very interesting conversation we had today, because then it linked it to boost your body confidence, learning to love your body. So it was... What was very enlightening today is that we have a group, and as a group in my meeting, we lost 65 pounds plus some ounces in 1 week. And we only 50 people attending, well, weighing in, attending maybe 30. Okay, so it's a pretty good sized group. So in the group, she went around, and she asked people, well, what is it that you love about your body? And we had crickets because nobody was able to say something positive. So she switched and said, okay, let's start with this then. What is it that you hate about your body? And then everybody raised their hand. Oh, my hips, or my waist, or my triple chin, my breast, my face, my knees. Everybody had something they hated about themselves. But it's so difficult to find something you like. So I had to think about it, and because of course, I'm always in the front row with my tag. And she said, well, Sophia, you usually talk in this meeting, you're not saying anything today. Why don't you tell me something you like about your body? So I had to think about it, and I said something that is actually really, really true. I'm one of those people that when she gains weight, I gain weight everywhere. And when I lose weight everywhere. So you know how sometimes you lose weight but only in one area of your body and you're struggling to get the rest to shrink down? And when I gain weight everywhere. My arm, my belly, my butt, my thighs, my face. You've seen that. But when I lose it everywhere as well. So if I was actually paying more attention to my body rather than just ignoring it 90% of the time, I have a natural monitor right here to let me know you're not doing too good or you're doing very good. So I have to listen and watch a little bit more. Sometimes you go, you're in your bathroom and you only look at this and then you kind of like everything else is blurred below right here, right? It's all blurred. You see it, but you just don't pay attention. So maybe it's a good indication that I need to spend more time actually observing what's going on with this body. I'm very good at telling you what's going on inside. I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that, ooh, there's an ache, or there's a neural thing, or I'm feeling a nerve ending, and symptoms. I'm not a hypochondriac, but I'm pretty good at feeling and being in tune with what's going on inside my body. But the outside of it, it's kind of like being on a blur and back burner for a long time. And this is where it got me, 191.8 pounds. Why? Because I focused on other things and I ignored my temple, my body, who I am, what I look like. So when the body falls, and I've noticed that when the body falls apart, even though I am not necessarily acknowledging it, a lot of other things fall apart. The house falls apart. The way I carry myself falls apart. The way I dress falls apart. All sorts of little things, the finances, and then enjoyment at work, and, you know, kind of like thirst for life, all of that falls apart. So yeah, be proud of who you are, learn and boost your body confidence. It doesn't matter what size you are, okay? Learn to love your body. I know it's very difficult and easier said than done, but it's good advice. I'm working on it, you guys. I'm working on a lot of things this year, actually, and I'm on track with a lot of things right now. So that was week 7. I hope I helped you a little bit. Let me see what kind of scribbles did I write down today in the meeting, because it was a very insightful meeting. I really liked it today. We talked about different diets, okay? Like, you go on the highway and you see that billboard that says lose 40 pounds in the next 40 days. Call this number, find out how, okay? And then you have all the other ones, the ones where the food is prepped for you, and then the ones where you only take the liquids, and the ones where you take a pill, okay? And somebody said something that was very interesting. She said, Weight Watcher is not a sprint, it's not a race, okay? It's a journey, it's about sustainability. Other diets are a quick fix, okay? So you gotta remember this. If you're only losing 2 ounces, 4 ounces, half a pound, 0, this week, next week, or the week after, don't despair, because you got to remember, this is not a race. You're not competing to see how much weight you can lose in the shortest amount of time. This is about changing your lifestyle, the way you eat, your relationship with food, your relationship with your body. So if you can accept that this is not a race and you're not sprinting anywhere, then you know what? You're going to embrace every single weigh in every week as an opportunity to move forward and to learn something about your journey. That's all I gotta say today. Okay, I'm done. So that was week 6 and week 7. I'll see you next week for week 8, obviously. To recap, 13 pounds. That's what I've lost. So next week, I'm not gonna say my goal is 1 pound, 5 ounces, whatever. I'm just gonna try to lose some more, because no, I'm not gonna try, I will. I'm going to lose some more. I don't know how much, and I don't care how much, because again, this is a journey and I'm not racing with anybody, okay? So next week will be week 8, which means that there will be new body measurement and a full view of this gal here to see whether or not it makes a difference. Yeah, month number 2, you know it slows down, all right? The first month you lose a lot. How much did I lose the first month? 8 pounds something, and now I'm at 13, so I lost another 5, not bad. So I guess I will see you next week. Thank you for watching. Bye!